we finished that way. We're now going to turn our work and start coming back the other way. So to start with, fairly standard, because we're used to this now, we're doing another 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. As we work through this pattern, you're going to see that there are trebles and things and worked in this row, so that starting 5 chain counts as 1 treble and 2 chain. You'll see what I mean as I go along, so that's what that means on your pattern anyway. So you've got this nice tall chain and we need to anchor it somewhere, and we're going to anchor it by putting 1 double crochet into the next 5 chain arch. So that is a 5 chain arch. We're going to anchor it. We don't have to go into an actual chain, we're just going straight through the middle of that big gap. Okay, and 1 double crochet in there, and lo and behold, we have another little bubble, you know, arch, whatever, sitting on top of there. Okay, so now we're moving along and we've got to make 8 treble into the next arch, and yet again we're not having to faff about and go into individual chains, we're just going straight through the middle of that lovely arch that we made, and we're going to make 8 of those. And again, can I just remind you all, we are working UK terms here. So it's yarn over, straight through the big gap, pick up our yarn, pull through 2, yarn and pull through 2. We'll just do that 8 times. So there we have made 8 trebles into the next arch along. So now we're not going to work 8 trebles in every single arch. So when we're going to skip along, oops, sorry, I just need to get some more yarn. When we're going to skip along, the way we're going to skip along that arch is to put a double crochet in the next one along. All right, so we're going to go double crochet into next arch in there. Just be careful, actually, before I do this, just be careful that you're not twisting and you're not going in there. Yes, of course I've done that, of course. So you don't have to. So just keep it flat. It will get easier after this, I promise, trust me. 1 double crochet in there. So we're now going to do 5 chain. 3, 4 and 5, and we're back to the beginning of our repeat. Okay, so we can't just leave that chain hanging up there like that. It's got to be secured. We're going to secure it in here. So it's 1 double crochet going into there, and here we go, going around that loop again. So that's the first part of our repeat. If I just put that down, you can see what's starting to happen. We're going to get a nice alternation of trebles, and then a leap across with this pretty arch, and then trebles and all the way along like that. So that's what's happening there. So we've done our 1 double crochet into the next arch. We're now doing 8 trebles into the next one, and due to the beauty of maths and the cleverness of Emma from Emma Knitted, we've I think we're going to have 3 scallops, and everything's going to work out beautifully. That's how that's going to go. Okay, so I'm going to right. So sorry, I'm just reading the pattern there. Could you tell? So that's we're now on our last arch, aren't we? So what we're going to do now is 2 chain, 1 and 2. This is just going to finish off our row, and we're going to finish with 1 treble into the last DC. So we made a DC. If you can see it, it's a little bit kind of difficult to spot, but it's there. We made a DC on this row, and we're going to finish our row by doing a treble into it. It's hard to see. My hook is going to go into that end somehow. There we are. And that is the treble to finish it. So now let me take that out. Okay, so now you can see it's pretty already. We've got 3 scallops, and we've got these structural pieces going through the middle. That is row 2.